the love you give, you can't be replaced. So no one else can do what you do. That's why I spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world.
Hey Petunia, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, the first thing I'm gonna need you to do immediately, I'm not even gonna tell you who I am. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe, okay? Because I promise you're gonna love what you feel here. I am Kiana Lee, and I am here with a good tea. And the good tea today is basically how to embrace the season that you're in. I was on TikTok this morning, and I don't know, something came over me and was just like, let's just talk about this, because I feel like this is literally life-changing. This shift in a mindset is literally life-changing. And sometimes the shift really is just embracing where you're at right now in life. And I feel like it's so easy, because it is so easy to sit and complain about where we are and why things are not just going the way that we want it to go, why life is not moving as fast as we're expecting it to move. And it's really easy to sit in those feelings and be overwhelmed by those feelings to the point that you don't even get to really enjoy where you are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we are so focused on where we want to be that we don't sit down and focus on where we are right now. So one of the best things I think anyone has ever shared with me is to embrace where I'm at right now in life. So I feel like it's easy to tell people, embrace the season that you're in. Embrace it, love it, live it, you know? But how are you supposed to do that, sis? How are you supposed to embrace the season that you're in when you're not happy with the season that you're in? So what I'm doing with y'all today is I'm going to share with you some of the tips or some things that worked for me in getting to the point of, okay, I enjoy the season. I'm enjoying the season because let me tell you, I'm a person, I'm a complainer, okay? And I will complain about, give me something to complain about and I will complain about it for days, okay? I have always been like that. And that's a really destructive mindset to have, is to complain about where we are. So what I want to do is just, like I said, I'm going to share with y'all some tips that helped me get to the point of embracing where I'm at in life right now. So stay tuned and watch the video. And if you didn't subscribe earlier, you can subscribe right now. So, all right. So here's my very first tip. Express gratitude on a daily basis. Literally. I don't know what expressing gratitude looks like to you, but to me, some ways that are the way that I fully express my gratitude daily, like on a regular basis, is I am literally in communication with God throughout the day. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I told y'all before, I'm not a religious person. I'm really not that religious at all. But I am definitely a strong believer that God is not only very real, but he is constantly working in our lives every single day. You getting up and breathing life, breathing air, is God working. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I'm going to do for sure is let God know that I am happy with where he put me right now, and to help me stay focused where I am right now so that I can be the best person for the next stage in my life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we feel like we so ready for the next step. Whole time we're not even ready. A piece of us not even ready. Because there was a part of me last year, or maybe 2 years ago, maybe last year, when I was just like, yeah, I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready to be this. I'm ready to be the influencer. And I don't know why things is just not going. I don't got my own space. I don't have this and I don't have that. It was so many complaints with, I'm ready for the next step. How are you ready for the next step? And you complain about where you at right now, girlfriend? So that was a hard thing for me to do, because it's very intentional. It's intentional thinking, meaning like redirecting your thoughts into positive thoughts. You know, them thoughts that be hounding you, when you try to mind your business and be your best self, and there comes the nagger on the inside, the hater on the inside that's like, girl, that's not even for you. How you gonna do that? There's other people doing that already. You're not gonna do it like them. Of course I'm not gonna do it like them. The purpose is for me not to do it like them. So one of the things that really helped me get to the point of embracing my season is really expressing that gratitude, because I'm telling you, once I started just being like, you know what, all right, I am in a better position than I was last year. I am in a better mental space than I was last year. I'm in a better financial predicament than I was last year. When I stopped focusing on where I want to be next and start sitting and appreciating the things I have in front of me right now, it's been a whole new life. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be like, oh yeah, just be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. But you have to practice being grateful, because it is so easy to be overwhelmed by shit ain't going your way, okay? And I am telling y'all, that was me. It was literally whooping my ass, like whoop ass, whoop ass, whoop ass. That's exactly what complaining was doing. Not only just, you know, in life physically, but mentally, that shit, it holds you back. It really does. If you're not being intentional with your thinking, it definitely holds you back. It's so crazy how much power is in a thought. So if there is power in your thoughts, it's power in your words, most definitely. So you need to practice speaking life onto your life. When you have those thoughts where it's just like, yeah, you can't do this, remind yourself how capable I am and be like, yeah, I actually can do it. I could actually do it pretty well, especially if I put my mind to it. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big thing for me. Don't mind me, I have notes here, so I just wanted to make sure we staying on track, girl. I am on the wrong side of this. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we staying on track, because it is so easy to just not be on track. This is crazy because I didn't even realize I had so many of these notes in here.
6 hours later.
All right, y'all. I lost the paper. It's in this book somewhere, but that's where we're at. That's step number one. Step number one is definitely to express gratitude on a daily basis. It could be, oh yeah, because I shared with you how I express my gratitude. There's other ways you could do that. You can meditate. You can meditate. You could pray. You could write in a prayer journal. Let me tell you, a prayer journal changed my whole entire life. Like, praying in a journal, baby. Life literally started changing miraculously after I started praying in my prayer journal. And don't get me wrong, prayer is just as powerful, but for me, everybody's relationship with God is different. And for some reason, I feel like when I pray in the prayer journal, I feel like I feel like I never felt so heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never felt so heard, so comforted, so understood until writing in that prayer journal. And I'm trying to keep up with doing it on a regular basis. But sometimes, you know, life be lifing, and I don't get to participate in my prayer journal as often. But let's not use that as an excuse. Let's really get into the journaling. Journaling is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a good way. I mean, it helps you dissect your thoughts, and, you know, just you taking your time with yourself, be gentle with yourself, you know, because we are literally because I'll speak for myself. I am literally my biggest critic. I will never get nothing done if I continue to listen to how I critique myself. So, you know, we have to really learn how to be gentle with ourselves. You know, it's okay to not be where you were expecting yourself to be. It's 100% okay. Sometimes we feel like because of society, oh, I'm 25 or 26, 27, I ain't got no kids yet. I ain't got no house yet. I ain't got no husband yet. I don't have this yet. And it's so easy to be like, damn, like I am really falling behind. But in real life, girl, all we got is time. You know what I'm saying? Like, all we have is time. And people could be like, oh yeah, we all got the same 24 hours. Yes, we do. Be intentional with your 24 hours. And which leads me on to the next step on how to embrace the season that you're in, is to accept the season that you're in. You can't embrace anything you're not willing to accept. which is exactly why I went on to say that we need to focus on where we're at instead of complaining and worrying about why we're not where we want to be. Because the more we take the time to focus on where we are, is the more you're going to be able to work on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be able to do work on those things in front of you that's going to help project you to where you want to be in that next winning season. It's not going to be easy to be your own boss if you don't have the greatest time management skills as of where you are right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy to run your own business if you don't know how to conduct a meeting or two. You know what I'm saying? Or how to be professional. Sometimes God puts you in places to prepare you. Not sometimes, every time. Every single time. God is going to put you somewhere to prepare you for where you're going to go next. And it's like we get so lost in, I should have been doing this already, or I should have been here already, or I don't got my driver's license yet, or I don't have this yet, I don't have a degree yet. So we get so lost in what we don't have that we don't spend any time we spend no time focusing on what we need to focus in front of us. Sometimes the tools that we need for us to be where we want to be is right in front of us, but we so busy worrying about where we're not at that we don't even see the tools in front of us. We don't even see the resources in front of us. You know what I'm saying? So the next step in embracing your season is accepting the season that you're in. And accepting the season that you're in starts with being okay with where you are right now. I promise you, I'm not even joking with you. This is not even no joking thing. Once you get to a point where you are okay with where you are going to be so surprised how things start falling in your lap that project you to where you want to be next. You know what I'm saying? So definitely start with accepting the season. It's okay if you don't got that driver's license yet. It's okay if you don't have the car yet. It's okay if you don't got your own spot yet. It's okay if you don't have that degree yet. It's literally okay. But what you need to do is make sure that you're focused on what you need to do right now for you to reach those goals that you want to get to. So that's step number 2. Lastly, my third and final tip on how we can embrace the season that we're in, or how to start embracing the season that we're in, is to take joy and pride and joy in the life lessons that we're learning in the season that we are in. Sometimes shit keep happening because we're not learning the lesson. We are just living in the lesson. We are not taking heed of the lesson. We're not combing through the lesson. We're not dissecting the lesson. And sometimes the stuff that we be going through, niggas don't even, we don't even look at it as, oh, this is a life lesson right now. Sometimes we just like, oh, life is fucked up. Shit is just not moving the way I want it to move. And we're not even looking at it as, oh, I should be learning something here in this season. Okay. And it's hard. This is one of the hardest things I ever had to do, is take pride and joy in the lessons that I had to learn. And the way that the thought that got me to the point of, okay, I really am gonna take pride in my life lessons, is because there's nothing more beautiful than sharing your life lesson with somebody else and changing their whole perspective on life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we go through stuff. Most times we go through stuff. All times we go through stuff to be able to share a testimony with somebody else so that they could be like, okay, yeah, I knew I wasn't in this by myself. That is the most gratifying feeling ever. So that's what I do that's how I take pride in my life lessons. I take it as I'm going to hold on to this so that I can share this with somebody else who might need this, so they don't have to go through exactly what I went through, the way that I went through it, if there's a different way to go through it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are my 3 steps on how to embrace the season that you're in. Because like I said, it is easy to tell somebody this is what you need to do. It is easy to do that. It is harder to actually do it. And sometimes, you know, like I said, just sharing a little tip here and there can definitely get somebody on the right path. So I'm telling you, once you really start to embrace that season that you're in right now, wherever God got you at right now, fully embrace it. And I mean, love it, because when we grow, we're going to look back on those days and be like, I can't believe I made it through that. And girl, I know you're going to make it through that. All right. We are going to make it through that. And yeah. Embrace it, honey. You got to embrace the season. You got to embrace it, because I'm telling you, it's beautiful when you embrace it. It is the most uncomfortable feeling in the beginning when you're trying to get to the whole loving where I'm at, especially when you know you should be somewhere else, or when you feel like your own self held you back from where you should be. It's life-changing, literally, when you get to the point of, all right, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm going to embrace where I'm at. I'm going to learn where I'm at. I'm going to grow where I'm at so I could be where I'm supposed to be in the next step. So thank you for watching. And if you didn't subscribe 2 minutes within the video when I told you to, right now would be a good time to subscribe. Like that button, click it, give me the thumbs up. It really helps. So I will catch you guys on the next video. And we are going to continue to grow with one another. We're going to be leaning on each other, sis. Like, the time is now. Your time is now. Your winning season is now. It's coming. Just embrace the season that you're in. And I promise you, you are going to start feeling things changing within the inside, that you can project it better on the outside. So thanks for staying in tune with me. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. And you can follow me on Instagram at I am Kayana Lee, and follow me on TikTok at I am Kayana Lee 03.